So I'm just, I think that it works. Alright, so all I'm doing is migrating some servers. I'm getting off of GT host. So just moving shit. So we're gonna see what's running and then just get everybody moved over. It's gonna be really easy. So we're using Docker Compose for our container orchestration. So I'm just seeing what's in here. So you can see, we're gonna get rid of a lot of this. So we've got bullshit, the database, the website itself, bullshit, the proxy bullshit, more bullshit. Another day, so there's two databases. Oh, that's the Academy database, which is bullshit. So Revolto database and a bunch of other bullshit. So we're gonna migrate all of them. And I'm looking for one more website. Alright, we'll get it all working. So the first thing you want to do, so we're going to do scp-r, softwareshinobi.com-r to shinobi at vodacom.mbanet.online, which is the other server we're going to migrate it to. Alright, cool. And then we're going to go down to the volume and we're going to see what's over here. So there is these two things. So what we're going to do is stop all the containers. So stop is a custom command I have in my bash RC, which I should put on the internet somewhere. So anyway, you can see there's no containers running, and we're going to do a tar-create gallardo.volumes.tgz. We're creating that file. And it's going to use what's in the volumes folder like that. And then we're going to do that. We're going to just zip up everything. And I guess I'm putting the password to my database all over the fucking internet, aren't I? I'll change it. But we'll be alright. I'll just bring it down so nobody can access it. I'll get it up, then bring it down, and I'll change the password offline. So I'm challenging myself to get this done in 15 more minutes. Can y'all hear that music? I just googled royalty-free music, and so like here we are. Alright, now you'll see that we have this file here. And then you want to see the file size more accurately, ls-lsha, and you see this 85 megabytes big. But if we go into volumes and we go to disk usage on du-mha on volumes, it should be roughly like 8500. Okay, never mind. That makes me feel a little nervous. That does not make me feel good. Alright, so let's try something. The software shinobi know how to do this. It's 85 megabytes, so we're gonna go to temp. Do I know what I'm doing? Alright, tar. So we're just gonna extract it and make sure that it's the same size. Because it's doing compression, but it went from 400 megabytes to 1. And maybe I haven't done this enough to know for sure that it's gonna do a 4-to-1 compression, which it might. I've done this 1,000 times, but I don't want to fuck this up. So now we're gonna go into the volumes directory and we're gonna run this. Alright, so it worked. So you can see that it did the same. So we can do dh-mha.temp/volumes and it'll be 439, and then we'll do the same thing over here. And it should be the same thing. Look at that. See how it doesn't match? Let's try this. There you go. Alright, so it is correct. So now we're gonna go to the other server now. And so now after we do this, we gotta do some other shit first. Alright, so now what's running over here? We got a bunch of shit running, so we're gonna have to modify some stuff. And I don't want to, so we're gonna clean this shit up first. Fuck. And so then we're gonna move Yankee to .yankee. I'm just trying to clean up my home directory. And so now we've got Yankee, Shinobi. So Embanet takes you over here, and the desktop takes you to the desktop itself. So where does Shinobi? Oh, Shinobi is the file I just had. Oh shit, we gotta go back. So now we need to go to the volumes directory and SCP Gallardo to Shinobi at vodacon.mnet.online. Alright, so this is going to move the file from Gallardo over to Vodacon. It should take just a couple of seconds. You see at the bottom left hand corner, it says 8 minutes left. And for some reason it's stalled. Hurry up, motherfucker. This is not good. There we go, 3 minutes. And I could create a SH file, so we'll make a hash sum on this, just for funsies. It's gonna take way too fucking long. Hurry up! Alright, so while we do that, we'll also change some of the, I think I'm gonna bring everybody else down. So what we'll do is come here, we'll go manage the DNS. And then we'll get the IP addresses because I'm lazy. Well, I can get it from over here. So Vodacon is this. So what we're gonna do is come here to Shinobi, and you can see that Shinobi right now points to 38.110.119, which is this server, which is Revolto. But we're moving off of Revolto to Vodacon compressing servers. So we're gonna edit this. And the first thing we'll do is we're gonna have Shinobi now point to what is Vodacon, and that will take nothing but a few minutes. Can you hurry up? Why is this taking so goddamn long? Alright, so while we wait for that motherfucker, let's just go back. Shinobi at gallardo.mnet.online, and we're gonna do generate the sum of the file. Alright, good. So what we're gonna just do is generate the hash file of this, and it looks like this. So the sh1 sum of the tgz file, and we're on Gallardo. So when this transfer is finished, we'll run the same thing over there. And then we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna go log into Vodacon. And what we're gonna do on Vodacon is we're gonna bring all the other containers down, which I should not do, but it's my server and I do what I feel like. So you can see we got this Gallardo file here, but we're not done. So you'll see right here it says 362 whatever. And if I run it again, you see that number going up like that. And if you want to, you could do this. Like that. Like that. And then you can watch the Gallardo file. Let me do this. Like that. And this number should go up in 3 seconds. There you go, you see that. Anyway, that's the watch command. Super simple. Watch -n and the number of seconds for refresh, and it's gonna run that command. Anyway, so here's all the containers that are running. We're just gonna stop them all. So we're on Vodacon. This is gonna bring down my radio, my desktops, and all of that stuff. We're just fucking waiting for that. And now you see that there are no containers running. So now we're just gonna do this. So let me show you this. So Docker image ls. So we got a lot of Docker images. So Docker system prune-a-s is going to get rid of all of those. So it's going to get rid of all the containers that were just running. So it's going to get rid of any container that isn't running. So which is going to be all of these that were running. It's deleting networks and it's deleting images. So you're going to see there's some big shit. I'm going to probably delete like 6-7 gigs. If I can do, I didn't bother doing the math, but some number around 6 to 10 gigs of space. Look at that. 7.68 gigs. So now if we run Docker image ls, there's nothing there. And so now we're gonna go to this file, which came from Revolto. So what we're gonna do is cp this, and then we're gonna modify it. And so the way we're gonna modify, how much time do we got? Alright, so we got 10 minutes on this, and we got 9 minutes over here. So we're not gonna have enough time if it doesn't speed up. Is this one of the reasons I'm getting off of GT host? Like maybe. But we're gonna go modify this file. And what we're gonna do is get rid of a bunch of bullshit out of this file, and we're gonna rename some shit. So there's like desktops, which we're gonna get rid of all of that. This is in, oh, that's wrong. So it's not that, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. I'm about to fuck some shit up. /home/Shinobi. And we're gonna go to software Shinobi, and then we're gonna come here, edit that. So we're gonna do this here, edit. So it's just easier to edit this with the, if you don't know how to do this through the terminal, don't do this. You need to learn how to do it your goddamn self. But I know how to do it, so I'm not doing that. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get all the proxy and networking stuff set up and reworked, and then we're gonna trim this fucking compose file. And this is on Huracan. And what we're gonna do is just do this. And so anywhere it says Revuelto, we're gonna make it say Huracan. And we're gonna do it one by one, because actually I don't give a fuck. So there we go. So we got the Huracan proxy and the Huracan Let's Encrypt, and then we got Huracan.embanet, which will go here, which is good. And then we're gonna get rid of all this Linux Academy stuff for right now, and the database server, and the clocks, and to keep the database. It's gonna break. Something's gonna be broken when I get done with this, but we'll be okay. So then we need to fix that DNS also. So the database. Alright, then we'll save that. And we'll come back here. So that's the database. And what we'll do is get rid of this and change that later. And actually, no. Nobody can access this motherfucker anyway. Actually, yeah, they can. So I'm gonna get rid of this, so that way you fuckers can't access this, and I can access it myself another way. So we'll do this. Actually, no. Here we go. I'm gonna make sure you fuckers can't access this. So we're gonna make it where you can only access this database over a tunnel, which I'll do later. So /volume/Huracan/database phpMyAdmin database.shinobi, and then we've got the what is my IP, which we will do later. And then we've got the WordPress server, which is here. I'll change these another day. Huracan database Shinobi. Alright, so the only containers are going to be the proxy, the Let's Encrypt to make all the website stuff work. And then we got this embanet file, Huracan clocks. This is not the correct way to do this, but this is how I'm doing it right now. And then we got that. Alright. So then we'll push that back up, come back here. Still not done yet. Anyway, we'll be alright. So now that we are here, you can see here that we've got this thing modified. And what we're gonna just do is go ahead and pull all the containers so that we are not waiting for the goddamn, we're not waiting for the downloads while we wait for this other fucking download to happen. Which is fine. Oh. And so then now, it really should be changed. I think that I want to change the phpMyAdmin to database.huracan.embanet, because that's what this is. So we're going to change it to do that. Database.huracan. And then we'll come over here, duplicate this. So we're going to go modify the DNS records. Yeah. So we're going to modify the DNS records for embanet so that we can go fix that. Because we've got fucking time. And then database.shinobi will not work anymore on purpose. So this is embanet. If it's in demand, how much the motherfucker worth? Anyway, so we got database.embanet, and I'm going to just add another one. And I'm going to come here, database.huracan, And then the value of that is going to be the value of the server that is Huracan, which I can just borrow from right here. And put that here. And then hit save. Alright. So now what we'll do is verify that that works. And we'll do it like this. So NS lookup, I could do it through the terminal, but there's no point if I can just do it like this. So all we're gonna just do is make sure all the records match up. And then we'll come here. So what we wanted to say is that database.huracan. So GoDaddy tells you it takes like 2 days. It really takes like 30 seconds. So this should have the same value ending in 34. And then the 34 should be the URL for Huracan, which it is. So we're still fucking waiting for this mother. There we go. Alright, so the transfer finished. And now we're over here. So remember we did this sh1 sum generation on Gallardo. And now we're on Huracan. So we're gonna go home and we're gonna do sh1 sum on Gallardo. And I just look for the last like 5 or 6 characters, which would be 79D94C. And this is 79D94C. So what that means is that the file is exactly the same. Otherwise that sum would be different. So now we're clear to fucking fix it. So now we're gonna go to /volumes. And there's already stuff, oh, it's not stuff over here. Look at me. Okay, good. So now we're gonna extract it. So we're gonna do sudo move gallardo.volumes to this directory. And then we're gonna go there. So now you see that. And now we're gonna do sudo tar.extract, extract using compression verbose -f and then the file name. And we're gonna do it here. Any day. This is upsetting me a little bit. Uh-oh. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Look at that. Alright, cool. And then now we're gonna go to /volumes. Right? And then we're gonna do du-mha. And it should say like 439 or some shit. We'll do it like this. It should say 439. Good. Next thing we have to do is we have to now move Revuelto to Huracan. And alright, good. So now what we're gonna do is go back home and go to softwareshinobi.com and we're gonna go docker compose. I feel like I'm breaking something. Docker compose. Alright, so now what we're looking for is for the Huracan proxy to come back and do all the domain key information like right here. What we're looking for is for it to do the domain key for the database, which is what it's doing right now. So while we wait, I should have did it like this anyway. Just finished doing that one. Now it's gonna do shinobi.com, which is what it's doing right. Where is it? So that's the proxy and the let's encrypt are 2 different things. Now it's doing softwareshinobi.com. And once that finishes, then we're gonna go check the database. So now all that stuff is there, all the files are back. Now we gotta log into the server. Hello? Is it done? Okay, so now the proxy is whatever. So a lot of people, I didn't even look if anybody's checking this. Whatever. Alright. Okay, boom. And now it's up. So now that it is up, I'm gonna bring it down because I gotta change the password. So now we're gonna go to back to the compose file, right? And now, because I'm streaming live, I need to change some shit. And so now we're gonna make sure that Huracan works. So there's Huracan.embanet.online, which would be clocks. Oh, I gotta fix that. Alright, so now we gotta fix that. So we're gonna copy this, convert to DNS for Embanet, and we're gonna look for Huracan. Wait, what? Why doesn't that work? Huh? That should work. Am I on Huracan? Yes, you are. That's interesting. Portercon.imbanet.online. Why don't you work? Oh, it doesn't work because I just brought it down. I'm an idiot. Just brought it down. Alright, so how many passes? Let me write this down. How much time do I got left? Anyway, I'm actually done. It's back up. Oh, good. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to get ready to cut the stream off, but the first thing I'm going to do is figure out which passwords I have to do to fix that. So I'm going to show you all how to access this. So y'all see this? Nobody can access this because of the way it's, so I have the little basic security that you can only access it on local hosts, and I'll show you how to connect to it later. But what I have to do, since y'all all saw the goddamn passwords, is I'm gonna change the database password over here, and I'll just show you how to do it. Oh wait, you can access it because of this. How do I want to fix that? So I have to change the root password, and then I have to change the password over here. So because this PHP my admin is exposing this database, I am going to have to change the root password, which I should always have done that, and I'm going to change this password. And so, how do you want to do it? I could just rewipe the database and show y'all. Alright, I'll show you all how to do it. I'm just gonna re-clean. Do you feel like doing that? Yeah, we'll do it. I'll show you guys how to do it. And then I'll do it offline too. So let me bring everybody back up. So we're gonna do -D, which is gonna start everybody back up. And then first, I'm gonna make sure that this motherfucker works, which it should. There you go. So now we're gonna go to database.portercon.imbanet.online. It's going to take me to PHP my admin, and so this is going to let me control the database server. And you can see the password here, but if you hack this shit while I'm streaming, it doesn't matter because I'm going to rewipe the database. Alright, so we're going to save that, and you can see all the databases over here. And so what I'm going to have to do is, so this is the schema that controls shinobi.com, right? And so all I have to do is come to operations. Now where is it? I never remember how to do this because I don't do it like this. User accounts, and we'll come here, and then what we'll do is change the password. And so we'll generate a new password that looks like that, and we'll hit copy. And then I'm gonna put this over here and do that. So that's the new password. It just auto-generated, and I'm gonna hit go. So as soon as I do that, it breaks the WordPress server like this, right? So then what I have to do is then come back into the compose file, and this was the WordPress server password, and do this. Push this back, and then come back here, and then do this. Docker compose down, Docker compose up -D. So I'm bringing everybody back down, and then it's gonna load this file, the new file, and then bring it back up. And then now I can hit refresh and it works again. I'm gonna hit refresh and it's gonna work again. This Shinobi know what he's doing? I do. Anyway, hurry up. Look at the thing I don't, look at that, boom. And just for funsies, we'll also come back to this server. We're gonna have to log back in again. And it's using the default Aggie Prod password. And so now I'm gonna come back. And you can see that we've got this root password and this root password, and so I'm gonna just delete this one and see if my database, if it fucks my database up. So with that, I want to, let's delete this one. Can I delete this? Can I delete this one? Whatever. See, I don't want this one anyway. It won't let me delete it over here. Anyway, you can't log in from localhost anyway. So whatever. Anyway, we're just gonna change it over here. Alright, so we're just gonna change the password. We're gonna regenerate it. And then this is the new root password. And we're gonna come here. And that's the root password. So now we're gonna just save that. And then we're going to hit go. And then if we log out, and then log back in, it's gonna give us a password error. And it's gonna give us this error, access denied for root user, and this is using the old password. So now we're gonna take the new password, come back. So we don't have to reboot to change the database password. And now it'll work. So anyway, so now that I've done that, I'm just gonna re-wipe the database, and we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna just do it for real offline. So to do that, I'm gonna get rid of this, and then now we're here, and like I said, I'll do this offline, but the way I'm gonna do it is bring everybody down, and then I'm gonna do docker container prune-f, excuse me, docker container ls. Okay, delete. It removed them anyway. It removed them right here. So now what I'm gonna do is go to .volumes. And so remember, we moved this from the tar file. So what I'm gonna do is come up, sudo rm-m/volumes, and then come here, hello. And then we're gonna do tar. So you'll see that there is no ll-volumes. There is none. So we're gonna extract it again. And so even though you all know the password, you can't get to it because I'm not gonna run it yet. And so we're gonna do this and do that. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Stop. Alright. So now I'm just gonna re-put the same files back over there. And if you're following along at home, I should be able to go into here. sudo ls-du mha, which is disk usage, human readable, and I used to know exactly what MHA means. Anyway, use this one, and it's going to be 439, right? So now we have to make a change, which is that we have to sudo move revuelto, which was the old host name, and change it to Huracan, which is a new host name. And now it's ready to come up. So I'll cut the stream off now. So in a second. So we're gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna clean this up, cut that off. So we're done. I just gotta do this offline so you motherfuckers can't see my goddamn passwords. So we're gonna close this. We're gonna keep this up, and then I'm gonna come cut the stream off. Can I pause the stream? Alright, I'm gonna pause the stream and come back.